Well, lock and change in 24 hours. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back, day 2. And what was a observation hunt yesterday turned into, I guess we got to start really getting after it here today. A lot happened in 24 hours here. We went in there yesterday, and the hunt was just to hunt in the morning, check cameras. It's gonna maybe hunt once every 3 days or so, just to kind of keep an eye on the cameras and see what's been cruising through until we first get that first shooter buck shows up. Sure enough, this guy right here shows up. And a couple observations just from the first hunt yesterday. One, there's 2 shooter bucks, and for me, shooter bucks just any legal buck. I'm just trying to get a buck on the ground. And there's 2 in the cameras, and that's the earliest that I've seen them in there so far since we've been keeping track of this spot. Last year, the very first buck showed up. I think it was September 19th last year. And so this year, the very beginning of, I think, September 3rd is when the nice buck showed up. And then there's another one at night that showed up, I think on the 5th, something like that. And so, yeah, I guess we're hunting early this year. Second observation is, man, there is a lot more deer in this spot and in the cameras this year compared to last year for sure. Last year there weren't very many does at all. There's does in the camera that are coming in there every other day, probably, if not every day, either all different types of the day. So we're gonna get after it, I guess. Start hunting every day like we did last year and kind of see what happens. Keep an eye on the camera. Even had deer encounter yesterday, so that's why we're filming today, as promised from the grind videos. Good thing is the weather changed dramatically in 24 hours also. It's probably 10 degrees cooler, and actually may even need a little sweater once you get up in there in the stand. And that helps out so much. Yesterday I walked in there and I was just dripping in sweat by the time I got up the mountain. And so we'll just try and take our time a little bit more today and see what happens there. So alright, so we'll see you guys at the top of the mountain, and let's get it done. Alright guys, walking in here, and man, you want to talk about 24-hour difference. How about 24-hour difference in the weather? Dude, we've been having crazy heat waves, and then in 24 hours it went from like the lows of being 72, 70 yesterday, 72, walking in here so hot, to it's 57 degrees, and man, for the first time in months I feel like I'm actually cold, but got a sweater, nice and cool, super foggy. So let's get up in here, man. Let's get some action. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of the tree a little bit early this morning, and I think we're gonna do some camera swapping here. The one camera we had on this lower trail keeps taking, it's been there for 2 weeks, hasn't got a single deer on it. And it's taken just so many false pictures. So we're gonna just swap that camera out, probably take it down to the lower tree stand right now. Might go ahead and just do a little camera swap on the way into work. And we gotta check those cameras anyways to see what's going on down there. So, but day 2 appears to be a bust. but you never know what happens on the way out, so we're still going to be pretty quiet as possible doing this camera swap, and then we're going to get out of here. Alright guys, we've swapped this camera right here, changed the sensitivity on it. I think it's going to be better right here, suited for this flat spot right here that we're hunting. So we're going to head down to that lower tree stand and check cameras and get out of here on to day 3. Alright guys, finished checking the cameras on the lower tree stand here, and things a bust, you know. No deer pictures, no nighttime pictures, and I just believe, but plenty of pictures of cattle, and that's the problem. So, you know, having access to this lower level's been nice, but to me it's just unhuntable. There's just too many cows in here. They push all the deer out, and at least that's the experience that I see right now in the cameras. So as of right now, that spot's kind of a bust. And you know, we got that monster buck last year. Here he is again. On video, and honestly guys, that's the only buck that's been on that camera in the year that camera's been there. So unless you want to sit that and hope for luck, I probably won't be hunting that this year. Leave that tree stand in there, of course, for now. I'll leave the cameras in there for now. You know, but really the thing is just got to get in here and do some scouting on this lower level. Right now it's just focus, let's get a deer down, and then we can go about scouting this lower level and maybe try and find some type of deer trails in here that are a little bit better. But you know, with these cows in here, I just don't know how good that's really going to be. So alright, that's a wrap for day 2.